Hi, welcome back to my channel. So here I have the master lists from Junk Journal Madness. This is the introduction, Junk Journal Madness. Here's the hashtag. It's a monthly journal making collab hosted by Susan at iturtleyloveit. She usually has a guest collaborator, and this month it's Trish at Crafting Whimsy. There's a theme selected, and then you also the number of items to make and number of items to include in the journal. So I believe it was 9 materials and 14 items. So materials are things like doilies, napkins, something wooden, ledger paper, text, all of those kinds of things. So I think it's probably really easy to get up to 9. I'm probably more than halfway there anyway, because I have dyed paper, I have something wooden, etc. And then items to make: tags, matchbooks, clusters, wraparound items, bags. So what I thought I would do, because I'm having a little bit of a hard time getting started, is I think I will just go ahead and make an item or two, and then I think that's going to get me rolling. I'm going to give the cover a break because I don't feel like sewing them in, sewing the signatures in and things like that. So I'm going to do some ephemera to go inside. I'm going to show you some of the things that I do have and might use, and some of my sources. This is a book I got specifically for making journals, and it's a really nice book, and it's really cool. It's very glossy, and it's funny because I kind of don't want to cut it up, but you can see I can fussy cut critters. This is kind of nice. Actually, I'm going to put this here because I like that. Almost anything in here I would use, though. I have this old book. It's got beautiful colors, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with Uncle Wiggily and his friends, but there definitely could be some critters that I might pull out of here. Look at the little bug. He's playing the, it's not a mandolin. I'm not sure what you call the rounded guitar. Anyway, so there's that. I have this Mother Goose coloring book, and I really like some of the images, like that. And the thing is, it's a coloring book, so everything's one tone. I suppose I could probably color stuff in. So I definitely will be using stuff out of there. And then this is just loose stuff that I pulled. So I have a bag. I don't think there's anything in it. There's not. So I pulled this card because these birds are cute. I pulled this envelope because it's brown. I like this little vintage envelope. This belonged to my husband's mom. These are all postcards that I guess they're not really woodland because they're showing you the expanse of the it's showing you a long shot of the different Glacier Park scenes, but I might use it anyway. It doesn't have to be specifically only one thing. I have this slide that I've been wondering what to do with. I could maybe have it in there and have different critters pop up. I don't know yet. This piece of a day planner. I have this paper which is rough cut on one side, and there's an embossed rose. Then I just pulled some, just some random paper showed up in my stash, so there's that. I have this too. Could possibly use it. Okay. I cut this out. There's a fairy on there in a cloud. There's an orchid. Strawberries. That's a Carolina wren. Over here you have a butterfly and an owl. Some succulents. Here's a waterfall. Here's some rocks and water for background. Okay, so this is from a book, and I feel like there's a lot I can use. I'm going to be honest with you, I think the people are a little creepy, but the scenery is kind of cool. I like this one. You know, I thought I could, and then there's an owl right there. Or, I'll show you, and just something that I thought of, I didn't really think it through, but like if you had this, and I wouldn't do it, I'd do it the long way. You could have him peeking through. I don't know if that's too glossy for you to see, but I like a lot of these like frames. There's a big old ant. Look at this. See, to me, this right here, that's Woodland. That's a perfect example of Woodland. That's on Mount Mitchell. So that's the some of the things that I've gathered. Now these are some of the things that I've already had that would probably fit. This is just like something you can put on the side of your page or use as a belly band. This as well. And this. So I might incorporate these. I'm not going to count them as things I made. But, you know, I might just end up using them to embellish the page. All right, so I've gone ahead and pulled a few things. And, well, I started with this. And this is actually going to be too big for my page. I'll show you on a darker page. So I thought what I would do is, I don't know if I want to fold it in half. Yeah, maybe I'll fold it in half. Yeah. I have all these things around me that I kind of try to prepare so that maybe I'm not such a mess when I'm making. And so what I thought I would do is I thought I would do a belly band. A belly band is a band that goes, you can have it go up and down, you can have it go left to right, and it's a band that you would just tuck something else into, like, you know, anything. It could be a postcard, it could be another creation that you make, but it's just meant to be a tuck spot, and they call that a belly band. So I thought I would use this, but I don't want to use the animal print side. I'm going to use this side. And I'm going to use it. There is a little bit of a mark here. I'm going to center that here just because then I know I'll be covering it. And I'm going to staple that, actually. Eventually, how about that? How about I don't put a staple in it right now? Because if there's something else that I can staple, I won't be loading it up with staples. Okay, so the other thing I prepared was I did cut some circles out. So I have this little plant, and that, and this. I think now's a good time to put a staple or two in, because it's a good way to just anchor everything. And this is a tiny little staple, so who knows if, I don't know if it's even going to reach where I want it. Well, let's do this. We'll go here. And here. Okay, so now for the most part, that's all anchored. And then I can go in with my glue stick and maybe just firm it up a little. This doesn't feel like it needs any help at all, but let's get a little on here. Okay. Let's see. I don't do a lot of inking, mostly because I usually forget. It probably would have been good for me to ink these before I put them down. I'll get some on there now. It'll make them stand out a little. Of course, now it's smudgy because I didn't do it in advance. Maybe I'll do this. I'm sorry, I don't know if you've been in frame. All right. course, I glued that down. Okay, he looks pretty good right there, though. What do you think? Well, I like how that all looks. Let me get some proper glue out. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because I'm doing it onto fabric. It's not really, I guess it's not really Fabri-Tac, but here's my fabric glue. You know what, let me get him down with regular glue. Let's check my size here. Yeah, I guess that's probably even a little bit long, so I'm going to push this in further. There it is. See, I don't even know who is this. I don't know who this is. This is a Magyar poster. Because this is going on here, I'm going to use the fabric glue. You know what? Hold on. And then what do you think if I just put him right in the middle? I could put him, or I could put him. see. Oh, wait. Look. Oh, I wish I had 100 of these. That's it. And let's see, it's a good color too. Let's see, let me put my cap on my glue for now. Oh, don't want you on here. I just want to give it a good rub down. Now, I'm not going to do it on this one, but if I wanted to, I could run a stitch down it with the sewing machine. But I like it the way it is. I have to put these buggies away for another day. I don't even know where I put the other one. Okay. So, let's find a page for it. And you can put this like wherever you want. You can put it off center. You could glue all this down and make it a tuck. I could do it this way and tuck in this side. That might be a little more sturdy than this. I could put it on a lighter page. Oh, here's a nice green one. I'm going to put it on the green one. Yep. So, I'm going to leave that long. I can leave it and fray it. I can trim it later if I don't like it. I think what I'll do is I'm just going to remove the pages that are underneath so I don't glue this to several areas. And then now this particular glue needs to dry for a while, so, and it also might show a little bit. See? Now, if that, you can't see it down here, right? If that doesn't look great when it dries, I'll just stick something else there to hide that. And that is my project for today, a belly band. Have a great day.